ChinWag.
Hello guys and welcome to episode 2 of a Good Ol ChinWag.
Today is Friday the 12th of August.
2016.
And you're with me, Andy Martin.
And me, Andy Oliver.
Hello, hello.
Welcome guys. We are officially on iTunes. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Officially on iTunes. We are also on Stitcher and Buzzsprout as well, which are all podcasts downloadable. Subscribe to them, guys. That'd be really, really helpful. If you want to keep up to date with what we're doing, subscribe, like, please review. That'd be awesome. Give it a cheeky 5, 6 stars if you want to. Don't think 6 stars are...
6 stars would be lovely.
They would be great, yeah. So
well, we don't forget we've got our email ChinWagChaps@gmail.com. Please send us any questions in, like we're doing questions of the week. Get them on there. We've also got the Facebook page. For anyone who hasn't listening, it's a Good Ol ChinWag. Just search that and pop on some questions, reviews, anything you like. So let's get started, my friend. Okay, we have questions of the week.
We do have questions of the week. Thanks guys for popping in them questions for us. We posted a couple of days ago to say question time. Please shoot us a question, whatever it may be, anything you want. So we got a good selection. I think we got about 6. So thanks to those that wrote in and nice commented on the Facebook page. See what's going on there, guys. Have a look at what's going on. Like it, comment on it. That'd be great. If you can kind of get more interaction on the page, that'd be brilliant. So thanks for those that are doing it already. So first question is, Carl Jones. This is for you, mate. Are you ready for this? Why do Liverpool? Because he spelt it Liverpool.
Where's the
Well
L?
done, Carl.
Where's the L?
Carl Jones. Why do Liverpool fans constantly think it's their year when they're shite? Ha ha. Well done, Carl. That's a good question, mate. I would like this from a United fan to see what a Liverpool fan says.
Oh, Carl. Right, okay, mate. Yeah. So, why do Liverpool fans constantly think it's their year when they're shite? Right. Okay, it's a year thing. It seems it's a parody of itself now. Because back in the glory days when Liverpool were great, before I was born, damn it, Liverpool were winning anything and everything, really. They were good. They were very good. And nowadays, we're not very good, which is a shame for me.
Yeah.
So, it's their year thing. It's nowadays, Liverpool fans, we say it funnily, you know. So, we can get a signing. We can get a signing in. Could be somebody you've never heard of. Could be someone from, I don't know, Colombia or wherever, blah, blah, blah. And we'll say, it's our year, jokingly. Other fans, more than anything, are the ones who use it the most. They do it because it's great banter for us. I don't find it hurtful. Some fans may do, whatever. But, you know, I get a lot of friends on Facebook. Carl, yourself, you do it a lot. And it is funny, you know. We'll fart and it's our year. Don't mean there's anything. So really, the answer to that is we don't. We don't think it's our year. And for the ones who do say that, it's sheer optimism. Can be delusional, but you know, anyone can win the league. We've been there.
Well, let's look at last season. You know, it was a great year for football because of underdogs. Look at Leicester, of all people to win the league. Brilliant. It could have been anyone. It literally can be anyone, as long as you got enough belief, lack of injuries. You know, it's a very. Come on, football's a team game. If you're not playing as a team, you're not going to win games. Simple as that. Like, football to me is. You know, I know there's a lot of strategy involved and stuff like that, but it's very simple. There needs to be a lot of passion. You need to be having that fire in your belly as a young age, right? And I think United fans have got that recently as well. We've been waiting for it to become our year since Sir Alex Ferguson left the camp. We're still waiting for it to be our year for a new manager to come in and replace him. So I know with Liverpool fans, it's a running joke of you always saying, it's our year, but it's a bit of fun and games.
Of course it is, it's banter.
So hopefully this year, mate, Liverpool will be the winners of the season, you know.
I'll take that. Yeah, of course I will, yeah.
Who knows? So,
thanks, Carl.
Yeah, cheers Carl. Cheers for your question.
Okay, right, next question, off football topic now, is from Dale Summers. Alright, this is it's a bit more deeper now. So we've got, do you believe that there are others like us in the universe? For that matter, the whole of space? I'm not talking little green men like E.T., Mac and Me or Elf the Alien. I mean exactly like us. So go on, Andy. Do you want to answer that one, buddy?
Well,
Nice, easy question.
Cheers, Dale. Nice and deep there, mate. Nice and deep. I think we would have to be somewhat naive if we didn't believe or somewhat think there is life out there. Like, come on, like we have this gigantic universe that I'm not a scientific guy, but I used to work on a cruise ship and I used to go to deck 5 forward quite a bit, and which is the front of the ship. And you know, after a few drinks at the bar, a group of us would go up and lay under the stars, and you'd look up and think, come on, there's got to be something out there that's doing the same thing.
There's definitely
there's got to be. So regardless of you know, what we found so far of it within our galaxy, the science is, you know, we're pushing the boundaries. We're going further each time. We're going to Mars. We've got images of Jupiter. We've got images of other planets, and it's just a case of, is this going to happen in our lifetime?
Oh,
I think it will be.
Well, look,
maybe. I don't know.
Let's start with how big the universe is.
Yeah.
It's big. It's definitely big.
Yeah.
So there could be thousands and thousands of galaxies identical to us, or even close to be identical. And so for it to suggest that could there be people like us, like humans, could there be another Earth? I think definitely so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If there is another planet that is that has the same, you know,
atmosphere,
the same capacity to thrive and basically have life in it, that creates life, it might be in a different way, but absolutely, there's got to be something out there. Like, God knows if we're ever going to find it in our lifetime. You know, Mars, the images on there was images showing that there could have been some kind of lakes or some kind of water or some kind of liquid of some kind running, because it looked like, you know, when you see the sand when the kind of ocean goes back, you can see the little ripples. There was kind of that effect in the images. So who knows? Like,
where there's water,
there's life.
Correct.
And as well, I hope there is another Earth,
too.
because that would be awesome. And hopefully there's another person like me with hair on his head.
I doubt that very much.
Oh, cheers.
No, right.
You
Listen,
really
Dale, thank you
Cheers,
very
Dale.
much for that, mate.
Yeah.
We could do a whole podcast on stuff like that.
Yes,
we could. So we're going to just go on to the next question.
We could go on for
And
hours there, Dale.
The next question is from Chloe Menzies. I don't know. I hope I pronounced your
Chloe.
second name right, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So
Menzies.
Do you want to answer this question out? And then
Yeah. If you died tonight, oh blimey, Chloe. All right.
That's
Cheers.
deep. Cheers, Chloe.
Cheers, Chloe. What is one thing you would say to each other? Oh, this is nice. And would you be happy with how you lived your life? Smiley face.
Right, do you want me to get that one going then?
Crack on with that
Right,
one, mate.
so if I found out that we were dying
Guys,
tonight,
deep questions, by the way. Cheers.
I could only say one thing to him. It would pretty much be, fuck. Yeah, but dying tonight, there'd be so many things to think about.
Yeah,
Think about friends, family. You know, if I die tonight, it can't be a year.
It can't be like,
Gutted.
Oh.
I would be heavily upset because of things like not seeing my son grow up and everything and things. It's quite sad to talk about because.
But what would you say to me?
I would say to you, listen,
the
mate.
The direct question is, what would you say to me?
I
Let's forget about your son and your wife for a second.
All right, let's forget about the
Let's be
important people in my
selfish.
life.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm
all right.
joking, but-
No, I know you are, mate. All right, so I'd say to you, mate, it's been a ride. It's been great. It's been great knowing you and stuff like that. And I'm going to end on the earth with more hair than you.
Cheers to that. Cheers to having.
Yes.
Cheers to having more hair
What would you
than
say to me?
I think I would say thank you, because without getting too deep, I've been away for 6 years on a cruise ship. Me and Andy barely communicate. He knows I'm doing my thing. I'll send him pictures every now and again of what's going on, funny things, and the moment I leave and come back and see him again, we literally begin where we left off, and it's fantastic. There's none of this, oh, you haven't contacted me, not heard from you. Like, it's literally, we're great buddies, we always will be, and I would literally say thanks for pushing me, because it's, this is the reason why this podcast has been created.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I would say thanks for
Cheers, pal.
thanks for an awesome time at college, we continue to have a brilliant time together. So I would say a massive thank you. And I'm glad I've not got a big crappy sleeve tattoo. So cheers to that.
No, I'll have to cheers that one.
Cheers.
Right.
He said no hair, so come on.
Okay, my tattoo's okay, by the way.
It's all right. It's good.
All right. So
Next question
next question is, let me have a quick look.
from Stephen, our good friend Stephen from University from Manchester Metropolitan.
All right, Stephen.
Yeah, you want to pop out this one, mate?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is a little fun one. Right, so we got, what would you rather get beaten by? A midget, yeah, beaten, yeah. A midget with an axe or a giant with a toothpick? Do
Oh, mate. All right. Okay.
you want me to go?
Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
Excuse me. Right, well, I'm already short, as everybody knows. so I'm definitely going to go with a midget with an axe.
Really?
Yeah, obviously the axe is more deadly than the toothpick, but a giant could, seriously just do some damage without the toothpick.
I would definitely go for the giant with the toothpick because I'm pretty much a midget already. We both are. We kind of almost, we're above that category of height range.
Yes, little
which is
Andy.
a shame because we could have been in, Game of Thrones.
Oh, I'd have been a basketball player.
We could have been Lord of the Rings. We could have been The Hobbit. We could have been everything.
Oh no!
If we were in the midget,
Right,
if we're in
okay.
the midget range.
Okay.
So I would definitely go for a giant with a toothpick because it'd be epic to see a giant.
Oh, you
And
mean
he
the
wouldn't be able to
David and
hold-
Goliath thing. Oh, he wouldn't be able
Absolutely.
to.
I would
What
just
would
like to see a
toothpick be?
giant.
What would it do?
Oh, it'd probably be like a huge tree to him.
To be honest, I wouldn't like
Yeah.
to see a
So
giant.
Stephen, I would rather be beaten by a giant with a toothpick.
And I would rather be attacked, beaten by a midget with an axe because
All right.
actually, yeah.
That does that one. Cheers, Stephen. Thanks for your question.
Thanks to you. Yeah. Cheers, my friend. And we are going to round off the questions from my good friend Simon Garland, and this is good.
Yeah.
So the question is, the greatest football match you've witnessed or sporting event? Now,
Wow.
I'll roll this off.
Okay, roll
It's
it off.
pretty
your tongue.
obvious. The people who know me
I
are going
know.
to know this.
I know Andy's one.
The ones who don't, I'm going to say it. It's a bit cliche from me, but it's the Champions League 2005, Liverpool v AC Milan in Istanbul. 5 times. So yeah, that day was pretty special. And what makes it special for this podcast is we both shared that day together, didn't we?
We held hands.
I don't think we held hands. Did
I don't
we?
think so. No, we didn't. No, we went to a local bar called Sky Bar, which was literally down the road from our college. And Andy was like, right, Champions League final. I didn't even know it was. I completely, I didn't know the schedule. As soon as United were out, that was it. That was the end of that. So, yeah, of course I went to go and support an English team in the Champions League final. That would happen with anyone. Obviously, regardless of what team it is, I'm going to be cheering for the English team. So we sat there. You want to tell the rest of the story, mate?
Yeah, so, I'm a big Liverpool fan. It's massive for me. I was 19. So I'm literally loving this. We had a tough stage of going through. We got there, and we weren't a great team on paper. We had some pretty poor players. And we're coming against this AC Milan team who were phenomenal, one of the best teams in the world. And I was nervous. Was I optimistic? Of course I am. Anyone could win a final.
Absolutely.
And we got the beers in. Place was booming. It was full. There was 500 people there. They were sitting on pool tables. They were sitting on they were sitting everywhere. It was great. A sea of red. It was fantastic. And very early on, Maldini scored, and I was gutted. Maldini, what a guy. And then, soon after third goal, and I was down in the dumps. I was gutted. My face must have been a picture.
Oh, I've never seen him so depressed in my life. I was kind of like happy inside a little bit because I was like, even though I was cheering for Liverpool, just kind of.
Never knew that.
But
Never knew that.
The tears were streaming down your face.
I was crying. Yeah.
And what was the words? I got the beers in, I popped them down on the table, and what were the words that I said to you at half time?
Unbelievable. They put the beer down, tapped me on the shoulder and said, you know what, mate? He said, you'll win this. He said, you'll win. And I'm thinking, does this guy have any clue of what is happening right now against AC Milan 3-0 down? And we didn't even look like we could, get a shot on target in the first half. It was dreadful. And then, a quick half-time change around from Rafa Benitez, brought on Didier Man,
Rafa Benitez.
You know what? From the start of the second half, we weren't good either. We nearly conceded a fourth. And then that weird 6 minutes of madness. Oh, balls came in. John Anarisa, Steven Gerrard header, goal. And it was, for me, it was when he was throwing his arms up to the crowd. There was a lot of, everyone was elated, even though it was 3-1, still hard to come back with.
Yeah.
And then, bang, another goal. Vladimir Smica. I mean, Vladimir Smica, look, you're coming across these great guys at AC Milan. Vladimir Smica wasn't a great, you know what I mean? But he'll always be remembered for what it was. Scored again, bang, get in. Steven Gerrard bombing through, penalty. That moment, I thought, yes, we've got the penalty, we can do this. Alonso comes up, what a guy, and misses a penalty, but converts the rebound. I can't remember what actually happened then, because I think I was under a sea of bodies. Yeah. It was crazy. There was big burly men behind me. They were breathing, they were throwing beer. I didn't care. I was covered in all sorts of stuff. As
a neutral, I was like, bastard. I'd said to this guy at half-time that you're going to come back and win this. Why didn't I put a bet on? Why didn't I put a bet on? Because I would be wadded right now if I placed even 50 pence on at half time.
I mean, at 3-3, even you would have thought we were winning this. Definitely, though.
Unbelievable.
I mean, 3-3, you haven't won it yet.
Yeah.
Still 3-3. And then we got absolutely hammered after that. There were players going down with cramp for making last-ditch tackles. It was fantastic. Extra time, we got hammered. And then Shevchenko missed a shot from, 3 yards out. Dudek saved it, and then that was the moment for me when he saved that, and you could see Shevchenko's face was like, how did this not go in? I thought, we've got it. Went to penalties. I'm a nervous wreck. It was awful. And the penalties from Liverpool were fantastic, and the ones from AC Milan were garbage, and we won. And that day was the best football match I've seen, and it was the greatest sporting event for me ever.
And I think from anyone, regardless of what fan you are, that comeback was epic. Like, I was sat there as a neutral, and regardless of what team you support, who you follow, what you believe in, the passion in that room at the time, in that bar, was unbelievable, and it was electric.
It was positive.
You cannot replace that. And the same moment happened for me when United won the Champions League against Bayern Munich in 1999, when the two substitutes came on, Solskjaer and Sheringham, scored both from the corner.
That was great.
Popped him in, and unbelievable. So same feeling, just elation. So
speaking of that game, mate, I was with Carl Jones.
Carl Jones.
I was with Carl Jones at the time, and we was watching it in my house. And obviously a lot younger than when the 2005 final was. I celebrated that. I'm not afraid to admit that, even as a Liverpool fan. I celebrated because I'd seen that lad was bouncing. We ran out on the street, and he was just jumping with joy, and you know what? I was just happy for him. Which made me happy then, because that was a great comeback as well. So yeah, you know, you're talking, a United fan talking about Liverpool fan talking about United fan. Yeah, we hate each other, of course we do, football-wise, it's banter, it's great. But them moments for us will stay forever. And why? That's why you follow stuff like this, because it's fun and it's exciting.
That's what sport does. And I've never experienced another thing or anything similar to that where so many people at once are crammed in to watch that one event, and you're all going through them same emotions together. Regardless of where you are, you could be in Germany when the World Cup was going on and when they won. Regardless of who you are and who you support, even if you're an England fan, you're from Spain, wherever you're from, that moment of when Germany won the World Cup, if you're in Germany and you're in a bar or you're surrounded by German fans in England or wherever you are, you're going to share that same experience. And sport does that for the both of us, doesn't it? And it's phenomenal. So on the topic of sport, thanks, by the way, for the question. Who was the question from there, mate?
Simon Garland.
Simon. Cheers, Simon.
Mate, that was a good question.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. So
keeping on the topic of sport.
Yeah, we are, what's happening right now on the television, what's being broadcasted daily, is the old
Olympic Games. Oldest sport going, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
That. So far, we've got, what am I looking at now? We've got a gold in swimming. We've got 3 silver in swimming as well. We've got a bronze in diving and a bronze in shooting. Yeah. And I think before, as we were just having a little chat, Chris Froome got a bronze in cycling.
Yes,
and that literally was what, maybe 45 minutes ago?
Oh, bearing in mind, guys, we do record this on a Wednesday, so this table might change by Friday. But that's fine. As of now, that is where we stand. We're doing all right. we're doing absolutely brilliant. But the reason why I wanted to bring up the Olympics as well, because of it's a great sporting event where everybody's watching. You watch sports that you necessarily would never watch before.
You're learning a lot.
Yeah,
Aren't you, as well,
I would never watch people shooting a bloody disc going into the air, but it's brilliant stuff because we're behind our country, 100%.
Oh, I love it. We need to be more into things like this. We don't need to be negative because USA are killing it with winning all the medals and stuff. I mean, look at what's his name, the swimmer, Michael Phelps. He won his 21st gold medal, 21.
Yeah.
I mean, he is an athlete. That guy is insane.
So on swimming, Adam Peaty,
yeah.
What?
Gold.
He not only won it, he smashed it.
Oh, world record.
Absolutely,
it was a world
smashed
record.
it. And to be honest with you, I don't know if
restaurant.
anyone's behind me on this, but it seemed effortless from him. It was as if he was just doing
He could have done better.
He could have done better.
I think
Absolutely, he could have probably smashed it even more. And that's this lad is, how old is he? He's not even. I think he's like 20.
I don't. To be honest,
In his 20s, early
know.
20s, must be. But the passion that he has for his sport is just great. It's awesome. So the Olympics is bringing everybody together, which is great. And regardless of this, the drama that's come of it before the games, it's sad. Obviously with this doping of Russia, it's kind of masked the games a little bit, like the Euros, where the fans were kind of getting the press. And me and Andy were having a conversation on the way to Steve's bar. We are hosting the podcast in Steve's bar today. We had a conversation about the media, how they always drag out the negative. And we have this huge event where these athletes have been training all their lives up until this point to get silverware, bronze, gold, whatever they want to get.
Succeed within themselves and for their country, don't they? I mean,
Absolutely.
what more motivation could you have as an athlete? But I mean, to be, not everyone can be an athlete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not everyone can be an athlete. You've got to work hard.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean to say you can't be. Not everyone can be an athlete because of what lack of willingness, but some people can't be. So the efforts that needed to put in by fitness, nutrition, everything like that. I mean, that's something that you and you know a lot about recently now with just becoming a personal trainer.
Yeah,
which
guys.
is very interesting.
Yeah. So I've recently just become a personal trainer in June this year. Something that I've always wanted to do. It's always been a passion of mine since I kind of was introduced to fitness and movement. My degree was dance and drama, so I've always been active. Obviously,
Can't keep him
movement.
still.
Yeah, can't keep me still. Always shaking the hips on the dance floor. I'll be the first one on the dance floor. I won't lie. I will be the first one up there to do a bit of line dancing or.
So Michael Flatley,
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you should see me, mate. It's great. Get a few sherries in me, and I'm away.
That's for later.
But yeah, I've recently created a group called Just Move, just to impact and hopefully influence people to move more. It isn't about lifting heavy weights all the time and I want to be buff, because I'm not. I use a lot of kind of body weight training that anybody could do. I've posted a number of videos. If you ever want to join the group, just search Just Move. Just Move
on Facebook.
On Facebook, and you can join the group. Absolutely, if you want a bit of motivation.
It's good to move. It's healthy. It's great.
Yeah,
we did it in the first podcast about why we thought Pokemon Go was such a good thing, because you're out and you're moving. Everybody needs exercise of some sort, and you're only going to improve yourself.
Absolutely.
By doing it. It's great.
And I think we've adopted this very static lifestyle with sitting behind a desk, computer games, and sitting down generally. We didn't used to do that back in the day.
We're struggling to sit down here for 24 minutes.
We're struggling. Too much sugar in the tea.
Yeah, we've had about 8 cups of tea now.
Yeah. But no, that's basically my motivation, to hopefully encourage other people to simply just move more. Get outside, go for hikes, go for walks. That's the same thing. Said the same thing twice. Hikes and walks. Get a bike, go out with your kids, get outside. We as kids were never indoors. We touched upon that in the last podcast, and hopefully that will just generate people to get out and go and explore the outdoors a little bit more. find new activities to do, play badminton, go canoeing, sign up to that 5K that you've always wanted to do, and just do it. It simply is just that. You are in charge of your life. Limit the excuses, because a lot of the time, a few clients of mine have been saying that, but what about this and what about that? And it's like, well, you've made that excuse. You should commit to being as healthy as you possibly can, move as much as you can, because the body reacts so well to that. And we're built that way. We're built to move. We're not built to just sit down and stand still and tighten up our joints and, create all these issues later on in life because of the amount of static activity that we did earlier on. So that's basically what I'm getting into at the minute. Really enjoying it. Training Andy, he's got a damaged shoulder at the minute, so hopefully he gets a scan soon and sorts that out. But but there's been a couple of standout, back to the Olympics, there's been a couple of standout moments that me and Andy we've seen throughout the week.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we've got, we'll start off with a sad one, which is a bit of a shame. And we have the French pommel. I think it's the pommel that he's on there, the little horse thing that you jump on over. And he broke his leg, and that was bad. If you've seen the video, well, so you can, everyone will cringe at that.
Yeah.
His name is Samir Ait Saeed, I think that's how it's pronounced. And
sorry if we got that wrong, buddy, if you're listening.
Imagine if he were.
Well, he's laying down for a while, isn't he? So
he's got nothing to do, the poor guy. Yeah.
I might comment on his pictures and say, we've mentioned you in the podcast, lad. Have a listen.
He sprung off this pommel, and it's amazing just seeing now how the body, going back to the body, can move like that. And he's come out doing some flips, and he's landed awkwardly on his left leg, and his left leg almost looked like he was scratching his ear with it.
Oh.
Even though his leg was down, it was that bad. And the sad thing for him is he did the right leg in 2012, and with almost like a similar injury, and that knocked him out of that. But the good thing about it, weirdly enough, is that he shows the determination to carry on, and I admire him for that. And I'm pretty sure he'll do it again. He'll come out again, and he'll unless hopefully he doesn't break anything else.
Yeah.
The poor guy. But so that was quite sad. On to something more emotionally amazing.
Yeah,
What do you want to say about the Colombian weightlifter?
He so I watched a little clip on I think it was BBC that posted that, BBC Sport on Facebook, and I quickly just had a bit of a watch, and he nailed the lift, absolutely nailed it.
A beautiful moment.
The guy broke down in tears because he was just so elated that he managed to get gold. And then you see this moment where he takes off his shoes and places them underneath the bar.
He's crying now, isn't he? He's in tears.
He's creating a river on the floor, absolutely. Oh. So he kisses the weights, and apparently that's a sign of that he's retired from the sport. I think he's 33 years old.
Oscar Figueroa, his name.
Yeah, Oscar Figueroa. Brilliant moment. Watch it if you can, guys. Search it. Just put in Colombian weightlifter. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up.
Yeah, it'll be one of the first things to come up. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment, and that's another that one for me is the highlight so far of the Olympics, and I'm guessing there's going to be many more to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just seeing that joy in his face, it was, and the fact that he's retiring as well. I mean, can you retire in a better high than that?
No.
Getting a gold for your country?
No,
that's even better.
Not.
It just reminded me of when you go back to the Euros really quick, and you seen Dimitri Payet scored that first goal for France, and when he went off. As a sub, he was crying because he probably couldn't believe it, and he was that emotional. You can't hold it in, and that's true emotion when you can't hold it in whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that was a fantastic thing, and so Olympics, get them watched. If you've got any questions on the Olympics or anything like that you want us to go over, just smash them in the comments.
Yeah, pop them in the comments, guys. And I think the Olympics in general it's looking at athletes that are at their peak, hopefully, fingers crossed, and they've got to where they want to be before they get to the Olympics, and then they're smashing it. They're putting their bodies through that training, that regimen, that strict program to get to where they need to be. And I'm taking a lot from the Olympics for self-motivation, look at these guys that are, doing these things that they can do with the body. It's absolutely fantastic. And if that doesn't encourage you, then I don't know what else will, because it's possible. It really is possible. Go out and get it. We're not on this damn planet for long enough, so go and do it.
Well, if it's, according to Chloe, we've only got a day left.
Oh, yeah, cheers, Chloe.
So, get them golds in, Britain, come on!
Come on, GB! Team GB!
Team GB, be as positive as you can. I love it. So, we're gonna end that one, and what would be next? What's that sound?
Drinks of the week time!
Oh, ring for beer.
Drinks of the week, sir. So
and what have we got this week?
Have this week.
Oh, nice glass.
So these are the glasses. Steve's bar is completely decked out with beverages,
full of all sorts.
So we've been ramming the cupboards, and first we have the white beer, strawberry white beer.
White beer, non-alcoholic, I may say. Let's have a quick little look at that there.
And you can have a go at that later because you're part German.
Am I? Oh, you can clap, okay. And we've got a more popular drink around the Christmas time, Glühwein. Yeah, I've personally never had it. We do have it at home. My wife has it, but I've never tried it. And so Glühwein. Should we start with? What do you want to start with? Let's start with the white beer.
Let's start with the white beer.
Yeah. Okay. Pop that open. You got a opener? Bottle opener? Oh, there's everything in here. Right.
Ding dong. All right, pal.
Just a tiny dabble.
Little dabble. Yeah. So non-alcoholic, guys.
We can't get drunk on this, can we? Then.
Andy still doesn't know how to drive, so he's not going to be on the limit.
Yeah.
Craig, we're still waiting for you to. Is it nice?
Smell. Oh no.
Oh, that smells.
Oh, that smells terrible.
What?
Mate, do I have to drink all this?
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
Oh wait. Oh,
cheers. Cheers to that.
Right. There we go again, from a negative straight to a positive.
Straight to a positive.
It smells like crap.
That initial
tastes
smell.
like Christmas. I don't know.
That initial smell was.
Mate, it still smells horrible, but this flavour, the strawberry, it's very sweet though. I don't think you could drink a lot of these.
Oh, it's electric.
But then again, it's not alcoholic.
It's great.
Why would you have loads of that?
I don't know. Is anyone out there, guys? If you are
that's sweet.
If you drink non-alcoholic beer, is there a reason for it? Pop it in the comments.
Yeah, pop it in the comments.
Is there any other non-alcoholic beer that is on par with actual beverages?
Yeah, because you get Beck's Via, don't you, and stuff, which is no percent, and you get all the other things like that. And I've never really tried them because I like to drink, and because I don't drive, I'm always the one getting drunk, so I don't drink the non-alcoholic.
That's great.
Very sweet, isn't it?
That is really nice.
Should we move on to the Glühwein?
Yeah, Glühwein.
Give it a little read.
So Glühwein is the German name for mulled wine. It is popular winter, especially at Christmas and Halloween time, when it's traditionally served warm. Juicy fruit red flavours spiced with cinnamon, cloves, citrus and sugar make this a great winter warming drink. Try with a slice of orange for an additional citrus twist. Well, we're not going to do any of that it suggested.
Sounds delicious though.
So,
this is
it does sound good. We're going to pop this in there. Oh, look at the colour of that. It is a juicy red colour that's pouring into my glass right now. We are literally going to go straight from the beer to the...
And what percent is this?
10% volume.
Alright, so we've gone from a non-alcoholic drink to a
whacker.
Yeah, okay.
Cheers, mate.
Smells great. Smells like wine. Smells like wine. I think with this, yeah, you try it. You get this a lot at Christmas markets. Anyone who goes to the Christmas markets will see this for sale.
Yeah, and you probably get it warm and cold and stuff. How's it taste?
It doesn't need to be warm. Let's just say that. It's really nice.
Oh no, this is Christmas. Christmas
in August. Cheers.
Fantastic. There we go.
Done.
This is nice. Cool. We might carry on drinking this as we conclude this week's podcast.
Absolutely. So again, guys, please reach out to us on Facebook page. Get other people to like it. We're on Twitter as well at a Good Ol ChinWag. Follow us on there. Like us on Instagram, same name. We're going to be posting a lot more in the weeks to come, so please follow us, spread the word, that'd be great. And again, we're on iTunes, officially on iTunes.
I know, great, isn't it? Let's drink Glühwein to that.
Glühwein.
So yeah, we just want to say again, as we do, a big thank you to all the listeners and everyone who follows us. It's great. We just want to keep you as entertained as possible with the content that we're giving.
Absolutely.
You know, we're just the way we talk is we just talk as it is. We don't put a lot of thought into it, do we? We go with the flow. We try and make it as real as possible. I know we may put on our radio voices or whatever, but it's just what happens.
It is what happens. So from me, Andy, thanks very much for listening, guys. Again, spread the word as much as you can. That would be really, really helpful. We will be thankful for that. And yeah, try and live positively as much as you can. And we want to spread that with this page and hopefully with the podcast. If you guys like it, please let us know. Pop the questions in the comments as much as you can.
Yeah.
And thank you very much this week for the comments, guys, and the questions. They were really interesting.
They were good. They were really fun. I like that. So seriously, if everyone's still listening now, 35 minutes in, which is a good effort. It's hard. It is hard to listen to some stuff so long. But throw us some questions. Throw us wacky questions. We don't mind. They can be serious, silly, you know, whatever. We've had a nice little mix with the 5 questions that we had, and we want more. We want more. That's
Absolutely.
great.
So cheers.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
From us at ChinWag, till next week.
Have a lovely weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.